So the first question that I received was, despite sincere efforts, why affirmations and manifestation does not work? Okay. So now let's understand what are affirmations and what exactly is manifestation. And then I'll give the answer to this particular thing. Since the person has asked me to address the question anonymously, so I will not be able to coach the person, right? So in this case, I'll just have to mentor by providing an overview of the answer. Now, affirmations are those positive statements that we tell to ourselves regarding whatever goal we want to achieve in our life. And the idea for affirmations is that with conscious mind, whatever we are saying to ourselves, it needs to go in the unconscious mind, in our subconscious mind, after a lot of practice, so that it becomes very effortless for us to manifest any goal in our life. Okay. So when somebody asks me that why do affirmations do not work, there are a lot of reasons behind it. So today let's try to understand what are the reasons behind affirmations not working. So it's kind of a deep answer. So I would want even those who don't have this query but would like to get it addressed and like to see if they are applying it in their life, it will help you. Okay. The first reason why your affirmation is not working is because it might not be fully yours. जो आपकी एफर्मेशन है हो सकता है वो आपकी एफर्मेशन पूरी तरीके से नहीं है. That affirmation you must have borrowed from somewhere, or you must have heard it a lot of times in social media, or somebody must have told you, and you must have thought that, okay, this looks good. I should also repeat this affirmation. Okay. So if your affirmation is not working, you have to ask yourself the question, is it 100% mine? If it is not 100% yours, but it has been uh, you know, taken from other sources. Like maybe your sister was telling you something, or maybe your spouse was telling you about an affirmation, or maybe a coach told you about an affirmation, or you saw a lot of videos, you heard those affirmations there. And then you thought, okay, this works. The person told that if you want to believe that you're a powerful being, just say, I am powerful, I am positive, whatever comes to me, things come to me very effortlessly. But when you're actually saying these affirmations, you realize that in your life things are not coming effortlessly. So then what is happening? The clash is happening in your mind, because you're telling your conscious mind that yeah, things are happening very effortlessly in my life, but in reality it is not happening. So what is happening is that your mind is not able to believe. Even you yourself are not able to believe in it. So, whatever affirmations you are using in your life, please ask yourself, are these 100% mine? Now, they can be 90% yours or 95% yours, but may not be 100% yours. So, if you will try to do a new reflection for these affirmations and then find out yeah, there can be some changes that I can do in my affirmation right now to make it fully mine. In that case, you will see that whatever you will prepare yourself 100%, it has to be yours, truly yours. In that case, you will see the affirmations will start working. Okay. Point number two, why affirmations do not work is because they might be very far sighted. What is meant by far sighted? Let's suppose you want to manifest your own house. Right now, for the last 10 years, you might be living in a rented house. And now you want to manifest your own house with your own savings, and you want 30% that I should take loan from the bank. So you and your spouse, you both are gathering um, all the money, from your savings, so that you can have enough savings, and 30% you would want to take loan from the bank. And that's why you want that with this particular money, I want to manifest my house. Now, right now, the reality could be that your job is not paying you the sufficient amount. Okay. So this is just an example which I'm sharing. If your job is not paying you sufficient amount and you are saying the affirmation that I am enjoying living in my own house, in my own 3 BHK house in this particular locality. So you will not be able to believe this, because to get the house, you first need to arrange the money, right? And when you look at your current reality, you feel that your current job is not paying you enough. So you are dissatisfied with your job, and even your family member or your spouse, whoever is, will be contributing to that money to buy the house, even they are not satisfied with their current income. So in that case, your affirmation regarding your house is very far-sighted. You need to draft an affirmation which is related to getting satisfaction in the job first. Okay, so manifesting your new house could be your your most coveted goal or your dream. But for some months, can you keep it aside and can you just focus on creating those affirmations that will help you to manifest your job? And it's not just about job, it's about increasing your income source. So in that case, when you're creating an affirmation which is near-sighted rather than far-sighted, then it will be more believable to you. Okay. Point number 3, why affirmations do not work is because you do not believe in them fully. You do not believe in them fully. So this is related to point number 1. You heard your affirmations from somewhere. Your friend was using it. Or you heard a lot of people saying, I am confident, I am powerful, universe always works in my favor. And then you realize in reality, this is not working. I don't feel powerful, I don't feel confident, and I don't think so. Universe is working in my favor. There are hundreds of problems which are going on in my life. That means you have chosen the affirmations which you are not able to believe. So first you will have to choose the affirmations which you are able to believe yourself. So choose only those affirmations which your mind can believe. If you cannot believe that, you are happily living in a 3 BHK house in this particular reality, if right now you can't believe, now this might be that you want the 3 BHK house, but you can't believe in it fully. Like when you say this statement, you feel that how is it possible? Like I don't think so I'll be able to, get it this year or maybe next year. So right now your mind is giving you reasons to not believe in it. So don't create that affirmation. Create something which is very simple and you can believe in it. Okay, so it could be that I am waking up every day and working on some activities to become more, more confident. Or it could be like it's related to, okay, so suppose you want to manifest a new house. Okay, so now you don't have the advice, like you're not finding reliable and trustworthy sources or people who can help you to buy a new house in certain locality, because in the past you might have come across 2 people who must have cheated you of your money, or they were not reliable. So right now, if you say that I have manifested my house or I'm enjoying living in my new house, it's not looking true to you, because you have been cheated in the past or negative experiences have happened in the past, right? So this is not believable to you. आपको ये believe ही नहीं होगा इसमें. So what will be your affirmation? That I am easily finding people, I am magically finding people who I can trust, and they are helping me in giving advice regarding manifesting the new house. Now, this is a very big statement that I've told you. Have to shorten the affirmation in this case. So that means you have to go deep into why you're not able to believe in your affirmations. And once you find the root cause that, yeah, there have been negative experiences in the past, it could be anything. Maybe your relatives told that, why do you want to buy here? This is not a good locality. Why can't you live in the rented house for the next 5 years? So maybe all of those things are becoming a blockage in you to believe in your affirmations. So you have to identify the blockages and create a soft, a sweet affirmation for those blockages which you can believe. And I'm sure you can believe in something or the other. it's not that you cannot believe in anything, you can believe in something, whether it is this much tiny. So if you can believe in something, that is your affirmation. Don't stress yourself too much about creating a bigger affirmation. Okay. Yeah. Welcome other people who have joined. Welcome Sunita, Anjali. Hi Preeti. Hello Shelly. Okay. So
Can I ask you one question here, if it's fine?
yes, please ask. Is it related to this query?
Yes. Second and third, I am not able to relate. Like first one, I understood you said that I am not having the thought of affirmation, or the idea is not 100% mine.
Hmm.
But the second and the third, we are still like the same example. If you take about the house, buying a new house.
Hmm.
Now, still, I did not get that point clear
Okay.
with the second
The
one
second
and the third one.
The second point is that your affirmation could be far-sighted. First is that your affirmation is truly not yours. It is
Okay.
100% not yours. It is borrowed from somewhere else. That is why it is not working.
Uh-huh.
Okay. A second reason is that the affirmation is very far-sighted. Now, what is far-sighted? That means it has to come like very later, at a very later stage. First, you have to think of the baby steps which are lying ahead before
Okay.
you to manifest your dream house. It could be either getting a job, it could be manifesting money, it could be maybe speaking to your spouse and, putting this idea inside his mind so that he can also agree to this. And then maybe speaking to other family members, whether they would be happy to shift to a new locality. So you have to look for the smaller steps which are there lying before manifesting the house and create affirmations for those. Okay. Then third point is why your affirmations are not working, because you cannot believe in them. आपको जब बिलीव ही नहीं हो रहा है, जब आप स्टेटमेंट पढ़ रहे हो, तो वो आपके लिए कैसे वर्क करेंगे? सो दैट इज व्हाई इट इज सेड कि आपकी एफर्मेशंस आपकी खुद की होनी चाहिए. दे शुड बी ट्रूली योर्स. दे शुड नॉट बी कॉपीड फ्रॉम अदर सोर्सेज just because you found a video or a reel saying that I am truly abundant, everything comes magically to me. Now this can work for a lot of people, but for others who are facing a lot of blockages in their life, might not work for them. Right? So they have to devise something which will work for them, which their mind can believe. अगर आप उन affirmations को पढ़ रहे हो तो आपको लगना चाहिए कि हाँ, ये possible है, ये definitely possible है, मुझे अच्छा भी लग रहा है इन affirmations को बोल के. So that means they are believable to you. अगर आप उसमें believe कर पा रहे हो, वो आप तभी आपके लिए work करेगा. Right? तो आप कुछ ऐसा statement सोचो, think those statements which you can truly believe. अगर आपको ऐसा लग रहा है कि हाँ, manifesting a house in that locality, it looks like very far-fetched dream, but finding reliable sources of information regarding manifesting the house, हाँ, ये possible लग रहा है, इसमें मैं believe कर सकती हूँ. So maybe you can craft a affirmation related to this, that I am easily and magically finding people in my life who are helping me to take decision regarding buying a new house. Okay. Or my family members are happily agreeing to this idea of buying a new house. Okay. Or maybe your child who is not wanting to shift to a new house because that will be very far away from the child's school location. Okay, so maybe you're speaking to your child and you're telling them why is it necessary for you to shift to this new locality after 2 years when you will find money and you will buy the house. So that means you are speaking to your child. You're also taking responsibility that I will speak to my child. My child will not magically start saying, okay, let's shift to the new house, because the child is facing blockages right now and they are saying, Mommy, I don't want to shift to this new locality. It is so far away. All my friends are staying in this locality. Okay, so that means you can craft an affirmation where you can say that I am very calmly speaking to my child and explaining to child about the importance of shifting to a new house. And the child is understanding very effortlessly. Okay, so this can work for you. This can be believable to you. Okay, point number 4, why affirmations do not work. Now, affirmations do not work when there is some trauma that a person has gone through, or there are negative or limiting beliefs that a person has And because of those beliefs, because of that trauma, the affirmation is not able to get fruitified. आपको उस affirmation में believe ही इसलिए नहीं हो रहा because आपके अंदर maybe there are blockages relating to any traumatic experience that you have faced in your life earlier, or you have a lot of limiting beliefs or negative beliefs regarding regarding your affirmation. So in this case, if it is manifesting the house, तो आपके अंदर ये बहुत limiting beliefs है कि अभी तक तो our lifestyle was just a middle class lifestyle, and now I am thinking, and nobody in my house, हमारे घर में जो है बहुत मुश्किल से पैसा आता है, और it takes really long time, कुछ भी अगर आता है तो कुछ गलत हो जाता है और सबको बहुत struggle करना पड़ता है. Okay, so if you have heard these kinds of stories, that means there is a limiting belief inside you that money does not come easily, and people find it really hard to manifest their own house because that's the story in the entire house. और आपने वही सुना है इतने टाइम से, कॉन्शियसली अनकॉन्शियसली वो आपके माइंड में रजिस्टर हो गया है. दैट मीन्स इट्स अ लिमिटिंग बिलीफ. वो बिलीफ आपको लिमिट कर रही है. तो अगर आप अपना एफर्मेशन बना भी रहे हो रिगार्डिंग मैनिफेस्टिंग द हाउस, तो आपको ऐसा लग रहा है ये कैसे पॉसिबल है, ये तो बिल्कुल फेक है, बिकॉज अभी तक तो फैमिली में हमेशा किसी ना किसी को प्रॉब्लम्स ही फेस करनी पड़ी है, तो मेरे साथ ऐसा क्या हो जाएगा कि मैजिकली चीजें वर्क कर जाएंगी. एफर्मेशन तो बहुत फेक होती हैं. सो यू विल थिंक लाइक दैट. Okay, so I hope this helps you. So in that case, you will have to understand that if there is any sort of trauma or negative belief system which is stopping you from playing at your full potential, then you need to first heal yourself, and only then the affirmations will work. Now, what happens is कभी कभी हम अपने आप को heal नहीं करते और सिर्फ affirmations बोलना start कर देते हैं. So that becomes a toxic positivity. That means negativity तो निकाली नहीं, बट पॉजिटिविटी एनफोर्स करके खुद को एक वंडरलैंड में महसूस कर लिया, एंड थिंकिंग दैट एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग वेल एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट, राइट? सो पॉजिटिविटी विल ओनली वर्क व्हेन यू फर्स्ट have a look at the negativity, remove it out of your system, and then the positivity will start working in the form of affirmations. Otherwise, you will keep facing some or the other issue that today I'm not feeling like speaking this affirmation, या फिर ये work नहीं कर रहा मेरे लिए. Okay, so whoever asked this question, I have addressed it till here. And any doubt till here, anyone? So it took almost 19 minutes to cover this one question. There are so many right now. I'll try to be a little quick so that we can address everyone's question.
Sure.
Okay. Next is, why does manifestation does not work despite sincere effort? So whoever sent me the question, they said ki I'm making a lot of sincere effort, but affirmation and manifestation is not working in my life.
Okay.
So manifestation क्यों नहीं work कर रहा है? Let's understand. See, when you want to manifest anything, it is related to the feeling, the dominant vibration in your system. आपकी dominant vibration क्या है उस manifestation को लेकर? अगर आप हाउस मैनिफेस्ट करना चाहते हो, तो आर यू फीलिंग एक्साइटेड, आर यू फीलिंग पैशनेट, आर यू फीलिंग जॉयफुल कि ओके वंस आई विल हैव माय न्यू हाउस इट विल बी सो वंडरफुल. अगर इस टाइप की फीलिंग्स है, ये डोमिनेंट वाइब्रेशन है आपके सिस्टम में, देन इट विल बी इजी फॉर यू टू मैनिफेस्ट. लेकिन अगर कहीं भी आपको लगता है कि ये कितना डिफिकल्ट है, मुझे तो बहुत हार्डवर्क करना पड़ेगा, और अभी तो 2 साल लग जाएंगे, ओ गॉड 2 साल मतलब 24 months, so this is such a long time, and now I'm not liking my current house. There are no facilities, it is very small and all of that. So that means you are feeding already negativity into your manifestation, right? So इस वजह से आपको समझना होगा that your manifestation is not dependent more on the thought or the affirmation, it is dependent on the feeling related to the affirmation. अगर आपको feeling अच्छी नहीं आ रही है, that means your manifestation will take time. So your entire manifestation is the game of your feelings. Okay? And अगर आपको लग रहा है कि आपका सपोज जो आपका ड्रीम हाउस आप मैनिफेस्ट करना चाहते हो, आप सुबह from 7 to 7:30 you do affirmations, you do visualization for that, and at night also you do, and then you think that कुछ हो नहीं रहा. Why? Because you are thinking that only that time in the morning and night is for your affirmation and for your manifestation. But you have to understand you have 24 hours in a day. So till the time you are not sleeping, you have to be in that same vibration, in that same feeling for the rest of the duration also. Even while you're cooking food, or you're teaching something to your child, or you're going out to the park, you're going out to the grocery shop, or somebody comes to your house and you are entertaining the guest, you still have to be in that feeling mode only. You don't have to tell it to anyone, but inside you have to remain in that same feeling, because manifestation is directly related to your feeling. तो अगर फीलिंग आप सिर्फ ये सोच रहे हो कि बिकॉज आई एम डूइंग द रिचुअल्स उसी समय आई एम एबल टू फील, उसके बाद तो आई एम फॉरगेटिंग इट एंड लाइफ टेक्स ओवर, देन लाइफ विल टेक ओवर. फीलिंग तो आपकी 24/7 रहनी ही चाहिए. ओके, सो इफ यू आर मैड अबाउट getting the affirmation, getting the manifestation in your life, then वो फीलिंग को भी आप मैडनेस की तरह follow it with madness. Okay, next is that the timeline of your manifestation given by the universe or decided by the universe will be different from the timeline decided by you. So अगर आपको लग रहा है आपकी manifestation नहीं हो पा रही है पूरी, that means आपने जो टाइम सोचा है, यूनिवर्स ने जो टाइम सोचा है वो उससे अलग है. And you cannot fight with what has been decided by the universe for you. So अगर वो आपके लिए वो चीज लिखी है, वो manifestation लिखी है, and आपको लग रहा है by December 2024 I am supposed to get it because I deserve it, और नहीं होता है, मान लीजिए वो नहीं होता है, that means आपने, अगर आपको लगता है अपना 100% दिया है, what else can you do? You cannot do anything more अगर आपने 100% दिया है. So you simply have to then surrender and wait for the universal timeline to come into picture. Because हो सकता है वो चीज आपके लिए 3 साल बाद, universe has decided that it has to come to you after 3 years. Now, because universe is testing your patience, in that duration, are you losing your patience and saying कि इस year तो पूरा नहीं हुआ, that means manifestation does not work? No. अगर आप lose कर रहे हो faith और आप doubt कर रहे हो, तो definitely manifestation will not come true, right? But अगर December 2024 तक कुछ नहीं होता है, उसके बाद भी you keep believing in the same thing, you keep feeling the same thing, and every single day you are still taking action for that same goal. So if it has to come to you 2 years later, that means in 2026 it will come true. Okay, so timeline of universe you will have to respect. Okay, thank you Avni for your input. Okay, next is manifestation का एक बहुत important चीज है, you manifest who you are, you manifest what you think, and you manifest what you believe. There are 3 things I'll repeat. You manifest who you are, you manifest what you think, you manifest what you believe. ये 3 चीजें हैं. अगर आपकी manifestation true नहीं हो रही है या बहुत टाइम लग रहा है, आप अपने आप से पूछो, who am I? Do you find yourself 100% suitable कि वो manifestation मेरे पास आनी चाहिए, या अभी मेरे अंदर कुछ कमी है, मेरे सेल्फ इम्प्रूवमेंट में कुछ कमी है, या कुछ मेरे अंदर एक ऐसी क्वालिटी मिसिंग है. Maybe I have those 10 qualities which I have, which is good for me to get that manifestation, but शायद वो 2 qualities missing है, वो भी बहुत important है, और शायद मेरे अंदर वो नहीं है अभी. Okay, so it is a time for you to reflect that who am I? Okay, so you manifest who you are. आप जो होते हो आप वही manifest करते हो. तो अगर आपको लगता है कि in your family it has taken a really lot of efforts to manifest a house, या जो भी, जब कोई property related things या anything related to buying something big, वो कुछ भी करने जाते हैं, तो some obstacle comes into picture, या कुछ भी fructify नहीं होता है, या you talk to a lot of things, deal हो जाती है, end में cancel हो जाती है. अगर इस तरीके की beliefs हैं, that means you are exactly not who you are supposed to be. Because अभी आप उन्हीं चीजों में believe कर रहे हो जो आपने बाकियों से सुना है, या जो आपकी family में होता आ रहा है. Okay, this is just an example I'm sharing. It's not that it is true for everyone. So in that case, you have to ask, am I truly who am I supposed to be in order to manifest what I really want? Okay. Next is you manifest what you think. आप सोच क्या रहे हो? आप 24 घंटे हैं आपके पास, आप क्या सोच रहे हो? आप यही सोचो कि पैसे कितनी मुश्किल से आएंगे, या अभी तक तो हमें कोई अच्छी जगह मिली नहीं है जिस तरीके का, आई हैव दैट डिजायर टू गेट दैट काइंड ऑफ हाउस। अभी तो ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं लग रहा है। देर आर नो प्रॉपर्टीज दैट आई कैन सी राइट नाउ इन माई लोकेलिटी। और फिर तो वो आउटस्कर्ट्स में है, वहां जाके कौन लेगा? यू नो, if you're thinking all of it, obviously your manifestation will take time to be fruitified. Okay, so you manifest what you think. Next is you manifest what you believe. जो भी आप बिलीव करते हो, अगर आपको लगता है कि नहीं इस साल तो नहीं हो पाएगा, बट मे बी बाय 2025 अच्छे मुझे चांसेस लग रहे हैं, आई बी एबल टू वर्क हार्ड एंड आई वी विल बी एबल टू मूव टुवर्ड्स दिस गोल। सो डेफिनेटली आप 2025 तक ही कर पाओगे, आप 2024 में नहीं कर पाओगे। ओके, एंड आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट यू हैव टू पुश योरसेल्फ टू मच कि नहीं 2024 में ही सब करना है। यू हैव टू लुक एट योर ईज ऑल्सो, ईज एंड एफर्टलेसनेस इन लाइफ। ओके, जस्ट बिकॉज ऐसा बहुत बार बोल दिया गया है कि बिकॉज न्यू ईयर हैज स्टार्टेड, हमें बहुत सारे गोल्स होने चाहिए। अगर हम गोल्स नहीं बना रहे, वी आर गुड फॉर नथिंग, हम कुछ अच्छा नहीं कर रहे अपनी लाइफ में, प्रोडक्टिव नहीं कर रहे। आई विल से hear all these things. This is good for you to move you out of your comfort zone, but you know what is the context in your life, आपकी लाइफ में भी चल क्या रहा है। तो अगर आपको ऐसा लगता है कि नहीं मुझे लोगों से compete नहीं करना है, जस्ट बिकॉज मैंने बहुत सारी सेल्फ डेवलपमेंट बुक्स में पढ़ा है कि गोल्स तो होने ही चाहिए एंड 5 areas ऑफ लाइफ में गोल्स होने चाहिए, अदरवाइज आई एम नॉट सक्सीडिंग इन माई लाइफ। तो फिर आप सच में यू विल फील लाइक दैट ओ आई एम फेलिंग इन माई लाइफ। ओके, यू विल फील लाइक दैट। सो यू हैव टू रियली स्टार्ट बिलीविंग। जो भी आप चीज मैनिफेस्ट कर रहे हो, आप उसमें बिलीव करो एंड उसको डाउट मत करो। और हो सकता है आपको बीच बीच में डाउट आ जाए, जैसे ही डाउट आए जस्ट से कैंसिल कैंसिल कैंसिल। ओके, क्योंकि डाउट तो आ ही सकता है, अब वी आर नॉट सुपर ह्यूमंस कि हमें डाउट आएगा ही नहीं। तो जब भी आता है यू कैन जस्ट से कैंसिल 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 एंड जस्ट पुट अ न्यू बिलीफ अगेन। नो नो, आई एम बिलीविंग इन इट एंड 100% इट इज कमिंग ट्रू। ओके, सो एज आई वाज टॉकिंग कि अगर आप जो भी चीज मैनिफेस्ट कर रहे हो वो आपको ईज प्रोवाइड करनी चाहिए उस चीज को। अगर वो आपको बहुत ज्यादा यू नो स्कैटर्ड फील करा रही है वो चीज, या यू आर फीलिंग वेरी स्कैटर्ड, यू आर फीलिंग लाइक मतलब कैसी हो गई है लाइफ, इतनी सारी चीजें मुझे मैनिफेस्ट करनी है, तो फिर आप बहुत टायर्ड एंड एग्जॉस्टेड फील करोगे। यू हैव टू नॉट compete with anyone. डोंट गो बाय द सेट स्टैंडर्ड्स कि इतने गोल्स होने ही चाहिए लाइफ में तो मुझे इतनी चीजें मैनिफेस्ट करनी है। आप अपनी सुविधा के अनुसार चीजों को करो, डू देम एज पर योर कन्वीनियंस, जो आपके लिए ईज क्रिएट करे। अगर कोई चीज आपके लिए बहुत टेंशन क्रिएट कर रही है तो डेफिनेटली आपको उसको ब्रेक डाउन करना है। तो इसीलिए मैंने बोला था कि अगर आप बहुत फार साइटेड चीजों की एफर्मेशन बनाओगे तो मे बी इट इज क्रिएटिंग लॉट ऑफ टेंशन फॉर यू। आस्क योरसेल्फ, छोटी एफर्मेशन और क्या हो सकती है इसके पहले की, फॉर द प्रीवियस स्टेप्स, उनके लिए मैं एफर्मेशन बनाऊं। अच्छा ठीक है, मैंने इनके लिए एफर्मेशन बनाई, तो हाँ मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है आई एम इन ईज। सो इफ यू फीलिंग एट ईज इट इज गुड, बिकॉज आपको ईज ही तो फील करना है। इट इज ऑल अबाउट फीलिंग। अगर आपको स्कैटर्ड एंड हेल्पलेस फील हो रहा है या बहुत टायर्ड एंड एग्जॉस्टेड फील हो रहा है, तो फिर मैनिफेस्टेशन में प्रॉब्लम आ जाएगी। ओके, सो या वी आर डन विद दिस। So let's move on to the second query. So I'll take Rohan's question. Rohan, would you like to say your question, the same question which you mentioned, or should I say the question? How do you want to
Uh,
go?
I'll try to like frame it in my way now. Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, after that live session, so I was very inspired to follow that. I mean, that desire part to feed in into
Hmm.
our systematic
Hmm.
crisis.
Hmm.
So with that in terms of job, because I wanted to obviously like move to a better opportunity, and obviously in other areas also I want, but for time, like I want to like apply this particular thing in my job. But trust me, the moment I started doing it, uh, I saw, like problems, like starting from my office cab, getting, like late. It's okay. One day it's fine. It can happen. Went to the office, found, internet issues only with me, not with other persons. My place is being moved and, having a kind of debate with a few persons. While coming back also, something or the other, even I'm coming in Uber, something or the other is happening. I'm reaching home late as I would take, public transport. So it happened one day, it's okay. Second day also it continued, when I was trying to do. Good thing is that yes, I got automatically people who have joined me in leaving this office. taking courses so that they can reach to the next step. But this sudden, and also I started facing having debates with my family members. Now, one reason that can happen because I feel because I'm trying to manifest a job in New Delhi, based particularly because I also want to stay basically in New Delhi, and I had a traumatic experience in New Delhi like 6 years back. So maybe like whenever because in my mind the job means Delhi, or certain parts of Delhi, I'll go and stay there only. And there only I had certain experiences. Maybe that is creating a clash. And even in my home also, my parents are saying that you definitely go out, if there's an opportunity. But the moment I'm trying to feed in the desire or started making conscious effort to go to Delhi again. Uh, because that is what I prefer at the end of the day to settle in Delhi. Uh, I saw that I'm having strong debates with my family members around, and there's a lot of chaos, delays, happening, uh, technical issues, all these. But the moment I stopped doing that, I enjoyed. I did overtime. I gave more and more time to the office. I did the grounding work, obviously, which I have learned from you and all that thing that I did. The moment I did that, I saw more and more positive things started happening in that office. Now the positive things are really fine, I really enjoyed all these things I know, but on the other hand, thinking that this is happening here, positive sign, but I also want to go out to a different place uh, for a different
Okay.
location. So this is not where I can be satisfied for. It's okay, like for a few months, okay, I can have a good experience here.
Hmm.
So I'm just looking, getting enjoying good experiences here with people
Hmm.
and everything fine. And also I'm not able to handle the chaos which is happening at the moment. I'm trying to
Hmm.
that I
Got
want to
it.
go level higher in life. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Okay. So your question is that whenever you're focusing on your current job, good things are now happening when you're focusing positively on that. So you're happy about it. But then you also feel that you have to move to a new location, which is Delhi, for a new job. And so then again, chaos is happening, right?
right.
So you have to learn how to deal with chaos. That's your question.
Yeah, that is there, but that is I understand because there will be challenges. I understand, but
Hmm.
some because I have like seen as of the universe kind of thing because I don't know why there is so much of delays that are coming because I can't
Hmm.
figure out whether those challenges are teaching me so that I can be more confident in the new higher place. I
Hmm.
mean, I'll be good, or it is
Hmm.
like kind of holding me against something. So that
Hmm.
is a
Okay. Okay. For you, I will say that stop assigning a lot of meanings to whatever is happening in your life. Okay. Okay. Like I'm saying in context of all the previous experiences regarding manifesting a job and everything that you had. So when you what you have to do is you have to look at it very factually. ओके अगर आप उस चीज को बहुत ज्यादा मीनिंग असाइन करोगे वेदर इट इज हैपनिंग टू टीच मी समथिंग और शुड आई मूव आउट ऑफ दिस जॉब देन आप उस विशियस सर्कल में और ज्यादा घुसते जाओगे सो डोंट अटैच लॉट ऑफ मीनिंग टू इट ओके
okay.
my next question to you is now this was something I gave as an advice. Now let's go move on to the question. Whatever confusion that you have in your life right now, if it was to manifest in any part of your body, okay, so where would that be?
uh, when I'm trying to, as I said, going high, I face I mean, this left leg, there I start facing pain.
Okay, okay, okay. Right. So you can close your eyes right now. Okay. So you said that whatever confusion that you're facing, it has started to manifest in the left leg.
Okay.
Can you focus on the left leg right now completely detached from what's happening in the session? And just tell me if this confusion had a shape and a size and a color, what would that be?
It is like bright red in color and it is like circle, it's like a moving circle, like an oval shaped circle, like
Hmm. Okay. It is bright red in color, oval shaped circle. Have you been able to visualize the size of the confusion?
yes.
Okay. Okay. Tell me what are the top 3 thoughts which exaggerate this confusion. क्योंकि हर जैसे confusion क्या है? It's a feeling. और वो feeling कैसे exaggerate होती है? उसके पीछे thoughts involved होते हैं. So what are the top 3 thoughts which are exaggerating this feeling of confusion?
Exaggerating, can you tell like
Exaggerating means जो trigger करते हैं इस confusion feeling को.
okay. So the first thought that is coming is if I go there, the people I know, they will not come to help me. Like that is coming. Uh,
Right, right.
Second thing is coming is somebody will attack me. Like, and third thing is coming is a strong voice that is coming from within this do not come. This word is coming very strongly in that word.
Okay, okay. What was the second point that you mentioned? Somebody will?
Attack me.
Okay, okay. If this voice that you are hearing is not yours and it is somebody else's, whose voice it is?
It is of a friend who stays in Noida.
Hmm.
And, so I had I mean, although now like we have a good relationship, but back then 6 years back, like we used to fight very bad. Like, we had a very toxic kind of relationship that time.
Okay,
And he
okay.
saying like तुमको देख लूंगा because that time also I was there in Delhi only, and he used to like threaten me in some way or the other, and I used to
Right,
feel very unsafe staying in one of the poshest areas in Delhi. Like I used to feel extremely unsafe.
right. So there you go. Because of this feeling of less safety or unsafety, that is why you are getting this strong voice in your head, and it is creating a hindrance in you to put your 100% efforts in manifesting a job in the Delhi side. Okay, so you will have to work on removing this from your system,
Okay.
and you would have to take if you can do it alone, that's absolutely okay. And if you feel that you would want to take someone's help for this, you must take it, because this blockage can stop you from performing at your true potential.
Okay.
Right? So these are the 3 thoughts that you must write after the session in your notebook. That yes, these are the top 3 thoughts which are exaggerating the feeling of confusion in my life.
Right.
Okay. Now, and you also understood that this confusion is not basically yours, it also belongs to someone else. That means
Right.
you are not 100% responsible for this confusion. It is
Right.
also coming from someone else because somebody else said something negative, right?
Right.
And because of that, the fear is coming. So your main thing.
There's another thing that just now came to my mind because the day I was ready, I mean, I decided to leave Delhi. I mean, so in the morning I asked help from him in the early morning, and he said actually very bad news to me that तुमसे कभी कुछ life में नहीं होगा, and that actually got stuck in me, and
Hmm.
that is coming up.
Right, right. Again, very, very strong 2 points you have got, that these are your limiting beliefs. And the first one, you can say it's a trauma that you will need to heal. Okay. And what if I say that you don't have to fight this confusion? Okay. This bright red confusion, which is oval in shape, and you know the size of this confusion. What if I say that you don't have to fight it, and you just take it aside and keep it somewhere beside you, wherever
Okay.
you are sitting? What would you, how would life be? We're just taking it aside and keeping it near you. You're not fighting it and you're not throwing it away. Because if you try to throw it, it will again come back in the initial time, right?
Okay. To be honest, if I try to reset in the side, I'm feeling unsafe. Like That is what I'm feeling.
Can you repeat your answer?
Whenever I'm trying to put it in my side, I'm actually feeling unsafe. Like
You are feeling?
unsafe,
Okay,
not
okay,
safe.
okay, right. So you basically have to uh, heal this feeling of being unsafe.
Okay,
Okay?
okay,
The moment you come into the safety region, everything is a game of safety. Everything.
okay.
So, okay, you can open your eyes then.
Okay.
So, what happens is trauma is not what happened, but if any incident that happened and it created an overwhelm inside you, such that you were not able to process it at that moment of time. Any state of overwhelm which is very intense and you could not process it at that time, that is trauma. Okay. So it is not something, it has to be very huge, like somebody going through an accident or losing a loved one. It could be very simple things also. Anything which puts you in a state of overwhelm and you're not able to process it at that moment, it stays there as a feeling inside your body for the rest of the years.
One more
Okay.
thing, happened, the moment I tried, doing this, uh, see, that time I used to have a different Google account, and after that, obviously, a different Google account. So there was no chance of AI recommending me the same videos of the song. But trust me, so when I used to come back from office, I used to listen to the songs, YouTube, and all that. The same songs, it was so magical. The same songs, which I used to, particularly at that time, 2017, 18, which, when that incident happened, it automatically started popping up in my mobile. So so obviously I thought that now I have to face it. Like, maybe, for 6 years I tried to, like remove the suggestions and all that. But now, it is coming up, somebody out of the blue called me recently after 6 years, and he was asking me about the friends of that time. So then somewhere deep down, I understood that it's not about the job. It is like the place I'm trying to go, and there's a unresolved issue that I have had there. Right. So
Right, right.
yeah,
So this is quite complex, I would say, right now. Okay. So you will have to be patient in dealing with this, and it will take some time. So I won't be able to, take this up right now completely. But yeah, it's a very strong thing that the feeling of unsafety that you have recognized, you have to go heal that and go to the feeling of safety, because everything is, whatever you manifest is because you feel safe to manifest that. Okay. And
right.
unsafety is a very strong reason that will stop you. So, like, again, there is a lot of information on it, but this is what I will say as of now. And you can please note down the
Uh,
thoughts that you
yeah.
just told me.
One thing I wanted to ask before I end it, that is, whenever I tried this, that amazing session of, seeing the shape and the color and feeling that emotion in a particular body part, why is it like after each and every session, the end part, like as if the heart is becoming extremely heavy, and the eyes, started like becoming watery, teary, as if I'll just burst out in cry. Why does it happen in heart? Like first heart, and then it comes to the eyes, and then it gets like lighten up. Like why does it happen?
Right. Right. So it is as per the biological response of your system. Okay. So heart chakra could also be blocked because we have various chakras in the body. So right now, if you're saying unsafe, it's because the root chakra needs to be healed. If anybody is facing any sort of anxiety, fear, or insecurity in life, that means the root chakra is blocked. Okay. So root chakra needs to be healed. And then, of course, when, as you said, that the friend that you had earlier, and it was not a very healthy relationship, then in that case it's because uh, there are unhealthy feelings lying in the heart, and that is why it could be manifesting by making the heart heavy, and the heart chakra also needs to be healed.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay.
So once all our chakras are in alignment and they are open, then we become a portal of manifesting our goals. If
Okay.
anything, if there's any sort of blockage in any of the chakra, then it results in, like suppose if your third eye chakra, which is your Agya chakra, if you are facing lot of confusion, there's lack of clarity, and you're not able to make decisions in life, this chakra needs to be healed. Okay.
Okay.
And if you're not able to speak confidently, not in front of everyone, but in front of some people, and you hold yourself back, and you think that people don't take your views very seriously, you're not able to speak assertively, that means the throat chakra needs to be healed. Okay. Then again, for any sort of uh, good relationships in life, heart chakra needs to be healed. And again, when we come to the solar plexus chakra, which is just above the navel, it is related to taking action in life and your confidence and courage. So whenever some people make a lot of plans, okay, so they have a lot of clarity on what I want to do. That means their third eye chakra is working well, but they don't take action. They always say, I fill up the notebooks, I make my vision board, but then I don't take action. That means the solar plexus chakra needs to be healed, or the blockages need to be removed from there, because it is related to confidence, courage, and taking action. Okay. And
Okay.
then when we talk about the root chakra, which is the root, as you know, it's the foundation of life. So you have to first remove all the insecurities. If any sort of insecurities related to existing in your life, related to life, any sort of insecurity, fear, anxiety, then root chakra needs to be healed.
Okay, and one small suggestion, since that person is still related to me, now like he's completely different, like he's not that what he used to be there 6 years back. And now he relies to me, because he feels some kind of, healing touch from me, or I don't know what.
Mm.
But so in that case, should I continue? This is obviously my personal decision. But in that case, should I be in touch with him in that case, or that can trigger more of, of that previous trauma in me.
Hmm.
So,
Unless you heal the previous thing, it is always advisable that you stay away for a certain duration, okay, from that person, because you can always regulate your nervous system when you are in a safe space. Otherwise,
okay,
you cannot fully regulate it. So
okay,
whenever you are away from that person, you are in the safe space, you will be able to regulate and heal your nervous system well. For that, it can take like maybe 6 months or an year. And after that, once you feel ready to move out of your comfort zone, and if you meet that person, then you will be able to you might still face difficulty, but not to that level which you were facing earlier. So you will have
okay,
more resilience power in that case. Okay.
okay, okay, sure. Okay, thank
Okay.
you so much.
Okay. Thank you for asking. Okay, so I move on to the next question. Again, we have other questions which were asked to be addressed anonymously. So somebody asked that how can they stop humiliating their own child in the name of mentoring? That means they are mentoring their child for certain things in their life, in the life of the child, and they feel that they are humiliating the child. Maybe the child is not performing to the level which the mother wants, and they feel that they are humiliating the child in the name of the mentoring. How to stop passing my own insecurity or the feeling of inadequacy and dumping the inner trauma in abusive manner to own child? Okay, so I'll just repeat the question. The person said that they have the feelings of insecurity. They are very well aware that how they interact with the child or communicate with the child, it is stemming from their own source of insecurity or inadequacy. And in that case, they know that they don't have to shout at the child or not be abusive to the child when teaching the child or mentoring the child, but then they cannot stop themselves and they end up abusing the child or shouting at the child or scolding the child. Okay, so how to stop passing their own feelings of insecurity and inadequacy and not dump the inner trauma to the child? That was the question. So, uh, since the person is not present here, and also it was to be addressed you know by not asking verbally, so my answer to this is that the mother will first need to heal their inner child. Okay, when the mother is aware that there is some feeling of inadequacy, if they are wanting their child to perform to a certain level, कि मेरे बच्चे के इतने मार्क्स आने चाहिए, या the child should be performing certain extracurricular activities. Now I don't know what the situation is, because the question that they told, they didn't say further information, but I'm just taking an example. If the mother wants that the child should perform well to a certain extent, maybe the definition of success for mom is, you know, A, and that is not the definition of success for the child. And now the child is feeling burdened that why is mom again and again telling me to do this and to do that? So mom has identified that she is feeling inadequate from inside because the child does not perform. So in order to satisfy her feelings of inadequacy and in order to feel enough from inside that yes, you know, when the child will perform, the mother will feel good. So it is not basically to grow the child. It is basically that the inner child of mom is hurt. Okay, of that mom is hurt. So in that case, I will suggest the mom to first heal her own inner child. Unless that mom heals the own inner child, they will not be able, they will still keep on abusing the child or scolding the child and then feeling miserable or guilty about it later on that why couldn't they control their anger. Okay, now we have to understand that maybe when that mother, maybe whenever she was young in her life and in the growing up years, she must have faced the similar situations where the parent of that person was imposing certain beliefs on the child to perform at a certain level. Okay. Now, in that case, the child started feeling very unsafe. Now, because that feeling of unsafe is still inside the body of that person, because see, no matter how much you intellectualize or contextualize things, feelings always reside in the body. And let's suppose if that person, here we are talking about that woman who has sent the question. So let's suppose if she was 7 years old at that time, okay, if she felt that her parents were asking her to perform to a certain level and she didn't feel good and she felt insecure and she felt unsafe, she manifested those feelings of insecurity and unsafety inside her body. Because during those early developmental years, the prefrontal cortex is not developed. Now, prefrontal cortex is the upper part of the brain which is responsible for logical thinking and for decision making. Okay, it is also responsible for the person to identify the time. Okay, I'm living in the present right now. This happened in the past and this is going to happen in future. So prefrontal cortex is related to लॉजिकल थिंकिंग, रैशनलाइजिंग एंड डिसीजन मेकिंग. सो उस टाइम तक आपका प्री फ्रंटल कॉर्टेक्स डेवलप नहीं होता है. बट व्हाट एग्जिस्ट इज द लोअर पार्ट ऑफ द ब्रेन विच इज द ब्रेन स्टेम. Okay, so lower part of the brain is related to the normal functions that happen inside the body on their own. You know, like the respiration, the cardiac system, rhythmic, all of that which happens, or the temperature regulation, all of these which happens on its own, like the breathing, the respiration, all of this is governed by the brain stem, which is the lower part of the brain. So during the age of 7 years and even till 11-15 years, the prefrontal cortex is still developing. It's not fully developed. So the child cannot intellectualize a lot of things. But what can the child understand? Child can understand the feelings. And it's not about understanding. The child just feels something, because if the parent says something, the child will just feel it and it will get internalized inside the body of that child. So, sometimes when we say time heals everything, time doesn't heal anything. It's basically unless and until you process those feelings inside your body, they might lie dormant or suppressed for some time. Now, in this case, for this person who sent the question, they basically didn't face any issue, after a certain period of time. Okay, after the age of 10 or 11, and it was a free and fun life going on. But now when they have realized that they are doing the same thing to the child, why is it coming? Because they have the feeling of inadequacy and insecurity and unsafety hidden inside their body till now. So it was there in the childhood, it is still there. So they have to heal it somatically. Okay, somatically means working at the body level and not just at the mind level. And once the mother will release these feelings from their system. They will be able to completely feel and understand that the mother is a separate identity and the child is a separate identity. And then the mother will not impose her beliefs that to the child that you have to perform like this. Okay. And in that case, any sort of scolding or abuse that the mom might do on the child, that is also going to reduce. So this is the answer for this. Anybody wants to ask anything, or shall I move on to the next question? Okay. Okay, somebody asked me that I am confused about what to do in life. Okay. Now this is a very wide question, very subjective question. I'm very confused what to do in life. Now let's understand, whoever asked this question, that right now, since you are confused, it is very good that you are acknowledging the reality. Okay, so you are free to say that I am confused what to do in life as many times as you want. You can use the word confused. But after a certain period of time, maybe you can give yourself, like for 1 month, I will keep on questioning myself. I am confused what to do in life. What should I do? I'm confused. I'm confused. Okay, you can give yourself timeline. Yeah, I will do this for a month. But after that, you will have to stop using the word confused. Because अब जितना जो भी word बोलते हो, उसके अंदर एक vibration of frequency होती है, and it starts to become your reality. तो अगर आप बोलोगे कि I am confused what to do in life, then you will start attracting more of confusion. Okay, this is what law of attraction says. But I am not saying कि आप आज से ही बंद कर दो confusion word बोलना. Okay, this is again escaping the reality. So for a month, you can use this word. If it comes in your mind, you can use it and you can say, yes, I am confused. It is okay, because you are accepting the reality. Okay. After that, be very mindful. What is the vocabulary? What is the self-talk inside you? Agar aap confused bologe, you will attract more confusion despite having answers to what you want to do in life. Then my further answer to this is, it all depends upon your value system. So I just made a note here. If you want to decide, you want to become clear of what you want to do in life, write down your top 3 value systems. Okay, your top 3 value systems. I'm taking an example to explain you कि आप कैसे कर सकते हो. आप एक नोटबुक लो और उसमें अपनी top 3 value systems लिखो. Value systems क्या होते हैं? These are those qualities which you cannot leave till the time you're alive in this world. Okay, तो जिन चीजों पे आप अपनी लाइफ बेस करते हो, the things on which you base your life, and they are non-negotiable for you. आप उनके साथ negotiate नहीं कर सकते. जब तक आप हो इस दुनिया में, you want them to be there. You want you to live by those qualities. That is your value system. Okay, let's suppose your top 3 value systems are kindness, compassion, and children. ठीक है. सो अगर आपका काइंडनेस, कंपैशन और चिल्ड्रन वैल्यू सिस्टम है, ओके, थैंक यू शैली, देन इन दैट केस व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इज, you have to ask yourself, what is it that I can do in my life in order to bring more kindness in myself, in order to spread more compassion to others, and in order to be close to children also. Okay, kindness, compassion, and children. That means you can start doing something in your life which brings you close to children. Maybe working in an NGO, or you start your NGO, or you collaborate with something, or you take up a job as a teacher, or whatever it is. Or maybe it's not about other children, it's just about your own children. Okay, so you have to be very clear कि मेरी value system में ये मेरे children हैं, these are my children, or is it other children also? Okay, so see, if you take up something for an NGO, okay, or you take up a job as a professor or as a teacher, then in that case, obviously you are staying with children. And because kindness and compassion is your value system, you will start taking actions in a way that makes you kind towards these children. You will also teach those children to be kind to themselves, and you will spread compassion. You will not be like other people who don't pay attention to emotions of children. Okay, so if these are your value system, आप ऐसी चीजें कुछ सोचो जहां पे you can marry all three: kindness, compassion and children. This is one example. Second example is if your value system is family, financial independence and happiness. That means no matter what happens in life, you want to stay closer to family. That means आप कुछ ऐसा करो लाइफ में जहां पे you can stay close to family. Now, there are some people who are okay moving away from family. Sometimes women also, they are okay to take up assignment in other country and move to a different country. Okay, even if they have to stay away from family, because that might not be, family might not be the top value system for them. Or if it is there, they are still in touch with the family, making sure that they are doing the video call every single day. Okay, so आपको कुछ ऐसा देखना है जहां आप फैमिली के पास भी रहो. साथ में financial independence is your second value system. That means you will feel content in life only when you have financial independence. So you will have to start working towards it. Okay, and if your third value system is happiness, that means अगर कभी भी आप लाइफ में unhappy feel करते हो, you are very well aware कि okay, this is not working. I need to take back the charge of life in my control and I need to move from unhappiness to happiness, because जब तक मैं happy नहीं होती, मैं content नहीं होती. So that means these are your three value system. आपको कुछ ऐसा ढूंढना पड़ेगा अपनी लाइफ में जिससे कि आप इन तीनों चीजों को fulfill कर पाओ. So if you take up, if suppose family is your priority and you know that after 5 p.m. you don't want to stay away from family, then maybe you are finding a job in some sector where it allows you to mostly work from home, or you start something of your own where you do everything from the comfort of your home. Okay, next, if your value system is adventure, luxury and self development, I'm just taking example. ठीक है, अगर adventure, luxury and self development, these three are your value systems, that means you will need to keep doing something in life which will bring you adventure. It could be either going out for outings, for adventure sports, or for vacation, or just in the house. If you are an adventurous person, that means you want to lead not a boring or a monotonous life, but you want to bring more adventure. So maybe you can do a lot of house parties, or you can go to your friend's house and give them a lot of surprises, because adventure is your value system. Okay. Next is luxury is your value system. Agar luxury aapka value system hai, then obviously you will need money to be close to luxury. So if you think that yes, I have enough money, I have enough income of sources coming to me, which will help me to move towards luxury, and I'm already living a luxurious life and I would want to maintain it, then it is good, you are living your value system. Okay, अगर ऐसा नहीं है, you have to find out कि मैं क्या कर सकती हूँ which can bring me closer to luxury. Okay, next is self development. Okay, I'll just come back to the previous one. Let's suppose somebody is a homemaker, okay, and it is by choice. They love to be a homemaker and they don't have the pressure of earning also, and the other spouse is earning well enough, and the person just wants to, give ample amount of time to children. And luxury is their value system. So अब luxury तो fulfill हो रही है because they have enough income sources coming. The other person is earning enough. Okay, so then that means you don't have to make efforts from your end to fulfill the luxury, because आपको वो luxury मिल रही है. Neither you have problem depending upon the spouse earning, and neither the spouse has any problem providing for you. So it's a very healthy relationship already happening. Then in that case, you just have to see how am I fulfilling my value system of being in the luxury. Okay, and if the third value system is self development, तो अगर आप adventure और luxury को साथ में लेके चल रहे हो, तो आपको कुछ ऐसा भी सोचना है कि how can I self develop myself? That is very important to me. अगर मैं self development नहीं करूंगी, then I will not have contentment. तो अगर आपकी ये value system है, then maybe you will have to start reading a lot of books, invest in a lot of courses, and change your circle of influence where people talk something valuable and they are in a growth mindset where you can sit with them, or join some clubs, where you can have those like-minded people that can also bring self-development in you, because you are the average of the 5 people that you spend time with. Okay, or it is like you would want to take support of someone like a coach or anything for the self-development. Okay, so your answer is that you have to find out your value system and then identify कि आप क्या करना चाहते हो अपनी लाइफ में उन तीनों टॉप 3 वैल्यू सिस्टम्स को मैरी करके। ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि एक वैल्यू सिस्टम फुलफिल हो रहा है तो दूसरा पीछे छूट रहा है। You have to take all the 3 value systems together. If you feel no, I don't want to do it for top 3 value systems, I want to identify my top 5. And फिर मैं कुछ ऐसा सोचना चाहती हूँ कि I take all the top 5 value systems together. You can do that as well. Okay. And even after this, you face any difficulty, then you can always reach out to me. I also do a structured 2 sessions I have created only for helping the people to find passion and purpose in their life, passion and life purpose. These are very intense coaching sessions where I ask them a lot of questions and they discover what is it that truly helps them to feel content in life. But I've already given you a lot of information here. Do this first. And only when you feel that, okay, this is also not working, then you can always reach out to me. Okay. And okay, so we are already at 1:08 right now. I'll just take up one last question. Somebody asked me what are the 2 practices that they can do for a lifetime to gain clarity, peace, and abundance in every aspect. So first I was thinking that there are no such 2 practices which I can say that it will help you to have clarity, peace, and abundance in every aspect for your lifetime. But then I thought over it. I thought, okay, let me list down something. The first is if you want to attract abundance in every aspect of your life and you want to feel abundant throughout your lifetime, you have to remain in the attitude of gratitude. Now, gratitude बहुत hype है, बहुत सारा trending, things you will find on gratitude, but it's very simple. आप उसको feel करो. अगर आप gratitude को feel कर पा रहे हो, so you will feel abundant in many areas of your life. इसके लिए there is a gratitude jar activity that you can do. आप एक जार रख लो अपने पास एंड जब भी आपकी लाइफ में कुछ भी छोटी भी चीज अच्छी होती है ना, जस्ट उसको लिखो एक चिट में एंड पुट इट इन द ग्रैटिट्यूड जार. दैट्स इट. बाय द एंड ऑफ द मंथ यू विल सी कि वो जार कैसे फिल अप हो गया. तो इससे क्या होगा, यू विल स्टार्ट लुकिंग एट द टाइल्स विच आर नॉट एग्जिस्टिंग ऑन द सीलिंग, रादर यू विल स्टार्ट लुकिंग एट द टाइल्स विच एग्जिस्ट. सो देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड मिसिंग टाइल सिंड्रोम एंड ये हम सबके साथ होता है. वी ओनली लुक एट what is not happening right in life. But अगर आप ये gratitude jar activity करोगे, आपके पास एक evidence होगा physical reality में that things have worked for me. I have the entire jar which is full of gratitude. So that means now I can't complain कि मेरे साथ कुछ अच्छा नहीं हुआ. Okay, so this is for attracting abundance. Next is for getting clarity. To get clarity, you will always have to keep a notebook with you where you can write anything which confuses you. अगर आपको बहुत confusion हो रहा है, आप एक chart बनाओ और एक diagram बना सकते हो. You can make a binary tree. Just write down what is the confusion, make a binary tree if you want a lot of branches to be coming and not just 2 branches, because binary tree has 2 branches. अगर आप चाहते हो कि नहीं 2 branches में मेरी चीजें नहीं लिखी जाएंगे, I want to make more branches, make more and write down every possible confusion that you have and then start to find solution for it कि इसके लिए अच्छा मैं ऐसे भी कर सकती हूँ, ये भी कर सकती हूँ. तो once the entire map is prepared, आपको बहुत clarity आने लग जाएगी. See, half of the time we are burdening our mind because हम इतना सब सोच लेते हैं. जैसे suppose guests have to come to your house and आपको ये prepare करना है कि this in the breakfast I'll make this, in lunch I'll make this, in dinner I'll make this, and then I also have to give them gift while they are leaving and all of that. But कभी कभी हम भूल जाते हैं सारी चीजें करना, हमें लगता है कि यार ये तो हमने करा ही नहीं. Let's suppose for lunch you are making something and then you also prepared some curd raita, okay, and वो फ्रिज में ही पड़ा रह गया. And then you'll be like, यार ये पूरा lunch हो गया but मैंने तो ये भी prepare किया था, ये तो मैं भूल ही गई. So why all this happens? Because you're keeping so many things in your mind. You can always unclutter it and start to put it in a notebook for anything. Just make it a habit. It's very simple to do. This will help you with lot of clarity. And regarding peace, how can you attract peace in your life all throughout? One simple thing is having a lot of faith. If you can develop faith in an external source, which is universe or God or whatever you believe in, well and good. If you think you don't believe in all of that, for you, your family is the universal support system, start to develop faith in them. अगर आपको ऐसा लगता है कि नहीं बाहर ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है, I only believe in myself. Just start to develop more and more faith with yourself by sitting quietly with yourself and considering yourself as the most super powerful human being and just talking to yourself and become your support system. Because faith के बिना इस life में कुछ भी नहीं है. Why we are taking this session? Because we have faith that the session will happen, that the internet will not go here and there, and technical glitches will not be there. We still have faith. Okay, we have faith that the computer will not crash. We have faith. You have faith that you will find some answers, and that is why you are here in the session. तो हर चीज के पीछे एक faith होता है, और हमारे पास ये faith है कि right now earthquake नहीं आएगा, और there will nothing bad will be happening. Okay, तो हमारे पास ये faith है. अब जो बाकी जो एक्सटर्नल चीजें होती है हमारे कंट्रोल में नहीं है, बट फेथ हमेशा होता है ना. एवरी डे व्हेन वी वेक अप देयर इज सम सॉर्ट ऑफ फेथ. कुछ तो फेथ होता है हमारे अंदर. अगर एक्सटर्नल चीजों में नहीं होता तो हमारे खुद के अंदर वो फेथ होता है. तो यू हैव टू फाइंड दैट फेथ इन समथिंग एंड जस्ट स्टिक टू इट. सो दैट विल हेल्प यू फाइंड पीस. सो आई हैव मिस्ड वन क्वेश्चन. Are you guys okay with staying for the next 5 minutes? Then I will address that. Otherwise, I'll connect with that person separately and explain to them their question. Are you guys fine? Or if not, those who want to leave, you can leave the session. And I'm so grateful that you were here. Okay. So somebody mentioned that, let me just read the query. I'm unable to continue meditation and give time to it. There are too many family distractions and no place where I have peace of mind and silence. Okay. So in the question itself, the answer is there. Okay, that was for a different question. Just a minute. Let me give answer for this. I am unable to continue meditation and give time to it. There are too many family distractions and there is no place in the house where I have peace of mind and silence. First of all, I will suggest whoever asked this question to write down all the distractions. जो भी डिस्ट्रैक्शन है प्लीज उसको आप पहले पेपर पे लिखो, क्योंकि अगर ये आपके माइंड में डिस्ट्रैक्शन है आपको और डिस्ट्रैक्ट होगा आपका माइंड. प्लीज अनक्लटर इट और उसको आप पेपर पे लिखो. चाहे यू यूज 5 पेपर शीट्स और व्हाटएवर नंबर ऑफ शीट्स यू वांट टू यूज, राइट ऑल द डिस्ट्रैक्शंस. आपको फिर इससे पता चलेगा जो डिस्ट्रैक्शंस आपको इतने सारे लग रहे हैं वो शायद इतने हैं. वो है ज्यादा ही बट वो इतने होंगे, रादर देन वो इतने अपीयर करें. जस्ट पुट इट ऑन अ पीस ऑफ पेपर. ओके, जब भी आप कोई चीज लिखते हो पेपर पे वो ऑब्वियसली उसका इंटेंसिटी कम हो जाती है. तो सबसे पहले आप डिस्ट्रैक्शंस को अपने पेपर पे लिखोगे. नेक्स्ट इज समथिंग इज ऑलवेज एंड ऑलवेज पॉसिबल. I repeat again, something is always and always possible. Now, whether that something is a tiny bit of change that you can bring in your life, it is always possible. हम कभी भी ये नहीं कह सकते कि अब तो मैंने सब कुछ कर लिया, अब तो कुछ पॉसिबल ही नहीं है. कुछ तो पॉसिबल है, कुछ तो पॉसिबल है. Can you ask someone who can teach you meditation to come to your house? क्योंकि हो सकता है अगर आपको बहुत सारे डिस्ट्रैक्शंस दिखाई दे रहे हैं, कोई एक्सटर्नल बंदा आके आपको हेल्प करेगा मेडिटेशन में, तो आपसे वो इजीली हो जाएगा विद द सपोर्ट ऑफ somebody. Okay, if you can't ask somebody to come and you don't find anybody, can you for some time move out of your house and then do meditation? क्योंकि आपको हाउस में तो you're not finding the peace of mind, right? So you will have to, and you want to do meditation. So can you go out of the house and find some space where you can do meditation? Because your environment influences your decision making. तो अगर आपका घर का environment positive नहीं है, वो आपको support नहीं कर रहा है, तो आपको अपना environment change करना पड़ेगा. You will have to move out of the house for some time. Whether it is just a balcony or it's just a society garden, कहीं तो आप जा सकते हो. अगर आप बाहर भी नहीं जा सकते, अपना एनवायरनमेंट नहीं चेंज कर सकते, आप देखो घर में आप कैसे एनवायरनमेंट चेंज कर सकते हो. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, एनवायरनमेंट इज मोर पावरफुल देन विल पावर. आपकी जो विल पावर होती है, आपका एनवायरनमेंट हमेशा उसे ओवर पावर करता है. एंड दिस इज बिकॉज दिस इज साइंटिफिकली प्रूवन कि आपकी एनवायरनमेंट में जो लोग हैं या जो बातें हो रही हैं वो आपको इन्फ्लुएंस करेंगी. जब वो आपको इन्फ्लुएंस करती हैं तो उससे आपके बिलीफ सिस्टम बनते हैं. तो जब आपको डिस्ट्रैक्शन फील हो रहा है हाउस एनवायरनमेंट में, तो आपका बिलीव बन रहा है कि ये लोग तो मुझे सपोर्ट ही नहीं कर रहे, these people are not helping me find peace of mind and I'm not able to meditate. That means आपको अपना एनवायरनमेंट चेंज करना पड़ेगा. आप कितना भी अपने विल पावर पे डिपेंड कर लो, विल पावर एक एनर्जी की तरह है और वो एग्जॉस्ट हो जाएगी. इट विल ड्रेन आफ्टर सम टाइम. सो एनवायरनमेंट इज मोर पावरफुल देन विल पावर. इट इज साइंटिफिकली ऑल्सो प्रूवन. तो आप अगर बाहर नहीं जा सकते घर से, create some environment in your house which can help you to move closer to meditation. It could be keeping some incense sticks, which is called agarbatti, and these are called some scented incense sticks. Okay, like this one I have, it is a rose incense sticks. Okay, so this is also very good. If you just keep it near you, it will help you to feel positive. आपको थोड़ा सा ऐसे light करके you have to just keep it and you will have the rose fragrance around you. Maybe this will help you to feel pull towards meditation. Or you can keep some scented candle near you. Okay, you don't have to spend a lot to get some fancy thing. Just something which can last for a long time and you don't have to invest a lot of money in that. Or any music, like YouTube is available. There's a lot of piano music or something which will always can help you to go in a state of trance or calm, and that can if you play that will help you to feel that okay, let me do meditation. So, or you can keep some flowers near you. Okay, because if you like colors, if you like flowers, so अभी इससे क्या हो रहा है, when you change the surroundings, you are changing the aura of your environment. आप अपना aura change कर रहे हो अपने environment का इन सब चीजों से. तो ये environment का aura आपके aura को भी help करेगा. Okay, and the more you can spend time outside of the four walls of your house, the better it is for helping you improve your aura. टू क्लीन योर ऑरा. हम जितना ज्यादा अंदर टाइम स्पेंड करते हैं, लैपटॉप पे टाइम स्पेंड करते हैं, स्क्रीन्स पे टाइम स्पेंड करते हैं, उतना हमारा ऑरा रिड्यूस हो जाता है. ओके, या लेस पावरफुल हो जाता है. सो इट इज ऑलवेज बेस्ट कि आप कुछ तो ऐसा देखो वेयर यू कैन बी क्लोज टू नेचर. अगर आप बाहर नहीं जा सकते, आपके घर में तो प्लांट्स होंगे, आप सिर्फ उन प्लांट्स के पास बैठ जाओ और सोचो कि हाँ मेरी मेडिटेशन हो रही है. Okay, because plants भी आपके aura को impact करते हैं. It will help you to purify your aura. So something you can always do to help yourself in this case. Okay, the same person asked me another question just in continuation of it. They said that they are juggling with lot of roles and responsibilities as a daughter, wife, mother, and they are working on better opportunities for work. Okay, they're also trying to find better opportunities for work, and they also are juggling with lot of roles and responsibilities as a wife, as a mother, and as a daughter. And they know that all the tasks that they have to do in a day, they are falling in the urgent and the important category. Okay, and they need to take care of everything single-handedly. There is no assistance. So at the end, when they have to take care of their mother, but they also feel that they have to take care of themselves. So because the mother's health condition is not great, so when the person is not taking care of the mother and they are moving towards their own self, they feel that they are too selfish. Okay, and at the end they feel that they need rest, rather a silent place for me time. They don't know what to do. Okay, to this person I will say that because you mentioned in the question that you hardly have any assistance and so many roles and responsibilities, you must find some assistance. Must. Because you have to understand that you are not a superhuman. Okay, when a person is living all by themselves, they don't have the family responsibilities, तो वो खुद से मैनेज कर सकते हैं अपना काम. ठीक है, बट जब आपके पास एज अ वाइफ, एज अ मदर, एज अ डॉटर, आपके पास इतनी रोल्स रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है और आपसे खुद नहीं हो रहा है, एंड एट द एंड ऑफ द डे यू आर सीइंग दैट योर बॉडी फील्स that it is exhausted and you need rest, you have to listen to your body, क्योंकि your body will never lie. अगर आपकी बॉडी डिमांड कर रही है रेस्ट, दैट मीन्स यू नीड रेस्ट. इफ यू फील दैट देयर इज हार्डली एनी असिस्टेंस एंड आपसे खुद से काम नहीं हो रहा सब कुछ, सो ऐसा नहीं है, देयर इज सम प्रॉब्लम इन यू, दैट मीन्स यू रियली नीड टू फाइंड सम असिस्टेंस. किसी भी तरीके से आप कहीं से भी मैनेज करो, एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ हेल्प, बट गेट इट, because nobody is superhuman. We cannot handle everything alone for so much time. Okay, And please understand, if you need to take care of your mom because of their health condition, it is equally essential for you to take care of yourself. तो कभी आपको ऐसा लगता है for half an hour, for 1 hour, you're investing in yourself and you're neglecting your mom's health. Actually, you are not neglecting it. You're just taking care of yourself so that you can take care of her. Okay, so you have to take this guilt out. आप हमेशा, you cannot be available for everyone. Sometime you'll have to be for yourself. And if you need assistance, just get it. Just get it from somewhere. If you can get some help, and if there's a financial crunch, you cannot pay the house help or something, in that case, you just find some person who is also in need of some extra work and tell them that maybe you cannot pay them the money, but you can always, if they stay in your house, they take care of the extra work, tell them that they will have food at your house. At least they will, their food is being taken care of. And any old things that you have in your house which you don't want to use, you can give it to that person. So instead of a monetary exchange, you can give something else so that the other person who is very needy of the work and they also want certain improvement in their lifestyle, their time is also getting utilized by helping you. And if you cannot pay them the money, you can pay them in different forms as I suggested. Okay. Next, I will just suggest you 2 activities in order to help you feel okay in such situation where you feel कि help नहीं है, बहुत सारी distraction है family में, बहुत roles and responsibility है. How to calm yourself. Always focus on your breath. So you can do this 4-4-4 deep breathing exercise. On a count of 4, you have to inhale. For 4 seconds, you have to keep the breath at that level, and for 4 seconds, you have to exhale. Again, for 4 seconds inhale, for 4 seconds keep it there, for 4 seconds exhale. अगर ये सिर्फ आप 5 times भी कर लोगे ना, after a few hours जब आपको बहुत overwhelm हो रहा है, it will really help you because breath actually brings you a lot of energy inside your system. The other thing is you can use this activity by engaging your 5 senses in through 5 different activities. इससे क्या होगा? As I told you, the lower part of your brain is brain stem. Okay, and the upper part is the prefrontal cortex. This prefrontal cortex is responsible for decision making. आप rationally, logically सोच पाओगे. That means आपको अपने prefrontal cortex को activate करना है. तो आप कैसे कर सकते हो? By using this 5 senses activity. जब भी आपको लगे बहुत overwhelm हो रहा है, बहुत responsibilities हैं और आप decision नहीं ले पा रहे हो कि आपको क्या करना है, just use this activity. Like your 5 senses are your sense of sight, hearing, smell, taste and touch. Okay, so the sense of sight, focus on any color around you for 5 seconds. If not for 5 seconds, for 10 seconds. सिर्फ उस color पे आप focus करो. तो इससे क्या हो रहा है? You are activating your sense of sight. Then you focus on a sound for 5 or 10 seconds. सिर्फ आप उस sound को सुनो. ठीक है? And then for sense of touch, you can hold something like a pen in your hand and just feel it for 5 or 10 seconds. Okay? If you choose 10 seconds, choose it for every sense. Okay? For every 5 different sense, you use 10 seconds. अगर सबके लिए आप 5 seconds use कर रहे हो, then use the 5 seconds for everything. It has to be in synchronity. And what will happen in this case? You are basically activating your senses and you're activating the prefrontal cortex, which will help you in decision making. तो जब आप decision ले पाओगे अपनी life में, तो आपकी life already आप overwhelm को reduce कर रहे हो अपनी life से. Okay? Rest, of course, if you want to connect to us further things, I would like to end the session here. There's still more that I can tell you, so you can always message me and reach out to me, and I'll help you with other tools as well. Okay, so till now, this was for today's session. Welcome, Poonam. You have joined, I think, a few minutes back. So you can always go through the recording if you have joined late and you want to attend the entire session. And now those who are here, if you want to say anything,
Thank you.
want to give your feedback or just want to ask anything, let me know. Hi, Lopa. Thanks for joining.
Thank you, Tanya. It was a good session. Thanks a lot. Anjali here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, thank you everyone. I will end the session here, and you can go to the recording if you want information, like you want to repeat any information that was left for you to note down again. Okay, and wish you all the best. Have a happy Saturday, and have faith in something in your life. अगर आप external चीजों में faith नहीं कर पाते, you have to find faith either in yourself or to anything that you can believe. Okay, if you think that you have faith in an animal, looking at that animal gives you a lot of faith, then that is it. Whatever you believe, that is the right thing. ऐसा नहीं है कि faith सिर्फ आपको universal power या God में ही होना है. You can find faith in people around you who are supportive. Okay, it could be in animals, it could be in birds, it could be in sky, it could be in sun, because these are also forms of God. Basically क्या है, ये सृष्टि का ही creation कैसे है? If sun will not rise every day, how will our day be? There will be like complete dark, pitch darkness. So you can find faith in sun, you can find faith in moon, you can find faith in anything which is related to nature. Okay, and faith के बिना तो कुछ भी exist नहीं करता है. No matter if people also deny that no, we don't have faith in anything, they actually have faith in themselves. तो किसी चीज पे तो आपको faith लाना पड़ेगा. So thank you so much, and have a great day. I'm ending the session now.
Thank you so much, Tanya.
Okay, thank you.